Here's a quick recap of everything that took place at the PlayStation State of Play on February 12th, 2025. Yet another Monster Hunter Wilds trailer. Listen, we get it. It comes out in 16 days. We're all hyped, but everyone knows that. We want to see the new stuff. Give us the new stuff. After Monster Hunter, we had Shinobi Art of Vengeance, side-scrolling Metroidvania coming August 29th, 2025. This looks dope. I am 100% here for it. This looks like something you put on your Steam Deck, you enjoy on the plane. Hell yeah. Then we had a trailer for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I mean, it's Sonic, but Mario Kart. So you kind of know what you're getting there. Like, of course, it'll have its own spin, but it's Mario Kart, but Sonic. Then we got to look at Digimon Story Time Stranger. It looks almost like the open world Pokemons that they've started to get into. So, you know what? I know it ran poor on the Switch. Maybe Digimon can swoop in and give the people really what they want. Some of the monsters have a little more creative design than Pokemon, so this could be really cool. Then we got Lost Soul Aside, the game that takes Final Fantasy 16 and then dials it up to 11. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. It just looks exactly like Final Fantasy 16 in terms of the aesthetic and the gameplay. And then they dialed that shit up and said, haha, hold my beer. We're going to do it, and it's going to be even crazier. This looks great. Comes out May 30th, 2025 to PS5 and PC. We then got a brief announcement for Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which comes out February 21st, 2025, and will have a demo available on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2025. So if you don't have any Valentine's Day plans, well, you do now. You get to be a pirate. Enjoy. The Splitgate 2 alpha begins February 27th. There's portals. It's competitive. It's sweaty. If you played the first Splitgate, you know what you're getting into. It's sweaty plus sweaty. So enjoy that. WWE 2K25 announced The Island, which is a multiplayer environment. So up to 50 players can come to this island environment. There's shops, there's events, there's quests. They obviously show some wrestling gameplay. Honestly, kind of looks more like a hub for spending microtransactions. Like, oh, look at all these shops. You can customize your character. Come drop thousands of dollars on clothes. You know what? If that's your cup of tea, go for it. Looks pretty cool in terms of the multiplayer, but I have a sense that it's just another way for you to drop some money. The Island is coming March 14th, 2025. Then we get a juicy gameplay trailer or gameplay showcase of Borderlands 4, which is releasing worldwide September 23rd, 2025. And I mean, it's Borderlands. These games are loved, so I'm sure this is going to be great. It's going to be a fun time. From the creators of It Takes Two comes Split Fiction, coming March 6th, 2025. I mean, you know what you're getting into. Co-op goodness. You're flying dragons. You're shooting lasers. You're transforming. These games kick ass. If you loved It Takes Two, here comes the next game from that studio. After that, we had Directive 8020. Now, watching this trailer, you ever seen The Thing? The movie The Thing, where it's like the shape-shifting alien in the Arctic and they're trying to destroy it and whatnot. It's basically that in space. So imagine how terrifying The Thing is. Now put yourself in space trapped with it. That's what this game looks like. Trying to fight and get away from The Thing in space. And it comes out October 2nd. Next, we had Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, which looks almost like Alien Isolation, but with Five Nights at Freddy's. So you're kind of creeping around, trying to avoid these things. Get out, I'm guessing. Or signal someone. I don't know. They didn't show a whole lot, but it has that same terror aspect. And that is coming June 13th, 2025. Coming May 8th, we finally got some gameplay of the Midnight Walk. It was that previously announced game that looked like the characters and the whole animation was made out of clay, which it is, and it looks awesome. So we got a brief little showcase of that gameplay. And again, May 8th. So this year it's looking real jam-packed. Next, we have Darwin's Paradox. You play as a squid who gets launched onto land and is creeping through this facility where apparently there's aliens, and you're sneaking and using camouflage and trying to get out and warn people, save the world. Looks great, coming to PS5 at some point in 2025. No exact date. Available today as of February 12th, 2025, we have Warriors Abyss. Now, just from the gameplay, think about Dynasty Warriors 1 versus 1,000 plus Hades, the roguelike. Take those two, put them together, and that's what this bad boy looks like. Looks pretty sweet, and it's available today. Then we got a announcement for the remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny coming May 23rd, 2025. Now you know what to expect with these kind of modern remasters. They make them look nicer. They make them play a little better. You know what to expect at this point. Then we got a sweet gameplay trailer of the new Onimusha Way of the Sword coming 2026. So that's a ways off, but they showed some gameplay. It's looking good. The gameplay's looking fun, and the visuals just, they really pop. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater finally gets a release date, August 28th, 2025. And I mean, we've seen the trailers. This bad boy looks so good. It's going to be fantastic if you're a Metal Gear fan. We got another trailer for Hell Is Us, which almost looks like Death Stranding plus sort of like a Souls-like, kinda. The entire trailer had maybe 5 consecutive seconds. I'm sorry, not consecutive, but if you added up all of the amount of time that they actually showed gameplay, it would be about 5 seconds. The rest was just pre-rendered trailer story stuff. But it still looks cool. September 4th, 2025 is when that bad boy's coming out. Then the long-awaited DLC for Lies of P. It's called Lies of P Overture, coming summer 2025. So, June, July, August, probably sometime around there. Bringing a winter theme and some awesome-looking weapons. Kind of like with the Elden Ring DLC, added new weapons, makes you a little bit faster, some new animations and whatnot. I am so down. Lies of P was great. It whooped my ass, but it was great. We then got a trailer for Dreams of Another, which, it's funny, as they were showing it, it almost felt like you were playing in a dream, which I'm guessing you are. You build the dream, you expose your environment based on causing destruction. So if you're shooting a weapon in a direction, it almost constructs the world around you as you damage it. Looks very interesting. Who doesn't love original IPs and like new ideas? So this one looks cool, and it's coming sometime in 2025. So within the next year, hopefully. We're getting another remaster. With this one, it's Days Gone, coming April 25th, 2025. And they're doing the whole thing where if you have the base game, you can upgrade to the remaster for $10. Adding a new Horde mode, which I feel like should have been in the base game anyway. Like, it's a zombie game. You want a Horde mode. That's what we're here to do, is mow down hordes of zombies. Anyway, April 25th, Days Gone Remastered. The DLC for Stellar Blade and the PC release, both coming in June 2025. Coming to the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium game catalog on February 18th, we have Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which, we all know how great that is. Topspin 2K25. Never played a tennis game, but I'm sure it's enjoyable. Then Lost Records from the creators of Life is Strange. So if you've played one of those, kind of those interactive story games, not a whole lot of gameplay. It's more so making choices, picking up notes, pushing the narrative forward where you're just kind of along for the ride. That's what you're getting. Then we got Blueprints launching day 1 in the PlayStation Plus catalog, spring 2025. You're in a big mansion, you're adding rooms, it's first person, you're solving puzzles. They didn't show a whole lot, but if you're into that kind of thing, like first person solving, maybe Sherlock Holmesing it up, you'll enjoy this. Then we have Abiotic Factor, a co-op survival game. It's on PC, it's coming to PS5 and the game catalog in summer of 2025. So this is a nice little cheap game that you can play with your buddies. There's no set date on this one, but the first 3 Armored Cores are coming to the Classics catalog on PlayStation as well. This might be the one I'm most excited about just from the showcase. Tides of Annihilation. It's fast, it's power, it's magic, it's quick combat, dodges, and cool bosses. It just looks awesome. This kind of almost reminds me of like Devil May Cry type gameplay. Not a Souls-like, at least it didn't look like it. But man, this one looks great. It's in development. There's no release date. It doesn't even say like 2026 or 27. It just says in development. So who knows, but this one looks badass. Then we get Metal Eden, which looks like Space Doom. Like you're a person in an exosuit in space, taking out other people in space. This is coming May 6th, 2025. And again, it just screams Doom Eternal, the type of gameplay. Fast pace, always on the move, first person, executions. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't know if you are, but we love Doom Eternal. Then we had Mind's Eye, both a trailer and a gameplay showcase coming summer 2025. Looks like, a soldier has sort of a chip in his neck and he's lost a part of his memory. Like there's a whole period of his life he doesn't remember and he's looking for answers. Looks almost like an iRobot or Cyberpunk type timeline. My only issue is when looking at the gameplay, all they show is driving and some basic shooting. I didn't see anything in the gameplay where it really popped and went, whoa, this is unique, this is different. And nothing really made me jump out of my seat and say, I need to have this right now. Now, of course, it's early, but just as an initial kind of review, I don't know about it. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Now, this is coming 2026, but this is Saros from the creators of Returnal, and you can tell just by the trailer. Like the enemy design and then those little particle effects in the reflection of his eye, you knew immediately, all right, this is Returnal inspired, and they say exactly that. This is building on Returnal. I'm here for it. That might be the biggest and most underrated PS5 game ever. Looks great. Very surprisingly, no Bloodborne. I mean, not really. Really surprising, no Wolverine. I honestly thought they were going to end this state of play with a glimpse of something Wolverine related. Like they were going to drop a bomb at the end. A lot of these games look great. I'm not saying they don't, but I was kind of expecting this is the first state of play of the year. Let's bring in some big heat. Wolverine. Just kind of what I expected. That's just me. What about you? What'd you think of the state of play? Are you excited for any of those games? I'm excited for most of them. They look great. Go and subscribe. Let me know. Comment what you think about all of that. And what are you most excited for this year? Including what you already knew was coming out. And now, after seeing all this, what else is coming out? We've got a nice little stretch of games coming out to keep you busy January to December. So let me know. Go subscribe to stay tuned and have a good rest of your day. Stay caffeinated.